Hey guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos. Today is Friday, so we are going to continue on this journey on how to coupon. As you can see in the back, I did go out Black Friday and I did find a printer for one of you guys, so I am going to do a giveaway on that shortly. I'm trying to get some stuff together to do a beginner couponing like starter pack for you guys. So today we're going to talk about stock up prices, when you should buy things, stockpiling, what your options are, and there's one other thing. I can't really think of it, but I know I have it. It's on a list, and I gotta find that list. It's somewhere on this desk. So let me look for that. And first thing we're gonna do, of course, is bust some myths, but it's not really a myth this time. I'm just gonna tell you guys about an experience I had with my stockpile. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you begin couponing, you're going to get this quite a bit. I know I do. I did when I first started couponing. I would get friends that would come over, or friends that would call and say, hey, do you have this, this, and this? Do you mind if I pick it up? And normally I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, come on over. It's, you know, I got it for free, not a big deal. But you will get those occasional friends that'll come over and say, can I pick up some stuff? And you're like, yeah, sure, come on over. And they bring a huge garbage bag and they just start wiping your shelves. I've had that happen to me a couple of times. And I was, you know, they're like, I can't believe you get all this stuff for free. This is great, you know. And it is great. It is great that you get a lot of things for free or very, very cheap. But at the same time, you work really hard for these things. You take the time to clip, sort, and find the deals. So that is your time and that is your money. That is the time you're spending to coupon. So when people try to take advantage of that, it makes you feel some type of way, and I don't want you guys to feel that way. I don't want you guys to feel pressured to give people things from your stockpile. What I do now is, if I get somebody that does call me and say, hey, do you have this? I need this. I've been looking for this. I will typically say, oh, what do you need? And I will pack it for them, because I don't really like people going to my stockpile and just taking things, because like I said, we work really hard to get these things, and even though they are free and we do get them at a discounted price, we still have to work to get them. So definitely don't let people come in and just take whatever they want. Don't feel bad about it, because I would feel really bad. I'd be like, well, it's okay, I got it for free, it's not that big of a deal. But it would really eat away at me. I would be like, ugh, I can't believe they took all this stuff. You know, it took me all this time to get it, and I didn't get anything in return for it. I mean, I love my friends and everything, and I would do anything for them, but at the same time, I don't like that feeling like I'm being taken advantage of. So I don't want you guys to go through that. So definitely, if somebody does give you a phone call and wants to come in your stockpile and look, I would think twice about it. I would just go an alternate route and ask them what they need, and then you pull it out, because it's different when you take it from your stockpile and give it to them, rather than them just coming in and wiping your shelves. Another way, I also will coupon for friends of mine, and I will let them know if there's a good deal on something that they buy, like the pods, the Tide Pods. I have friends that are just totally loyal to the pods, so I'll text them. I don't use them. Sometimes I'll donate them. I don't use them, but I'll text them and I'm gonna say, hey, the pods are on sale. I can get them 2 for $5. Did you guys want some? 99.9% of the time they're like, why'd you even bother texting? Yes, I want them, and they'll pay me for them. So in that instance, I have no problem, you know, giving them stuff for my stockpile, because they actually give me money in return for however much I paid for it. Even if it was the tax, they'll still give me extra for it. So in that instant, I don't mind. It's just the ones that come in and are just like, well, you got it for free, so why can't you just go ahead and give it to me? It's not that we don't want to give it to you. It's just that we worked really hard to get it. So I don't want you guys to fall into that same trap that I did. So definitely, if somebody does ask you, make sure that you either A, pull the stuff yourself, or you're with that person and be like, no, you can't take that. And don't feel bad telling them they can't take that. They're getting it for free. You worked hard to get it. It's your stuff. So don't feel bad if they're trying to make you feel guilty that you're not giving them the items that they want. So that is just one thing that I've learned over the years, is definitely to don't let people take advantage of you. Don't feel bad if you're not going to give them an item. It's your items. You worked hard for them, so you have control of your stockpile. Don't let another person take advantage of you and your kindness, because you know, it's just not a good feeling. So that's pretty much it for my myths, or whatever you want to call it, for the day. And let's go ahead and move on to line item number 1. So as you know, I am brand loyal with the L'Oreal sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. So I will stock up on it when, 1, there is a sale, and 2, I can get them for less than $3 a bottle. Whether that means I roll a little bit more extra care bucks than I'd like to, I'd still stock up on it if it is anything below $3 a bottle. So these retail for $8.99 and $7.99 at Target, $8.99 at CVS. So if I can get them for more than half off, which is I think I'm getting them like 70% off, which would be like $3 a bottle, then I'm definitely going to stock up on these when they do have a sale on these. So I will stock up on them then. I don't keep a large stock of them because, like I said, they are pretty pricey, so it's not something that I keep like 50, 60 bottles of them. But I will stock up when they hit, like, you know, anything over 50% off. I'm definitely going to buy them. As far as toothpaste, I am brand loyal on the Colgate Max Fresh, so anything below 50 cents, I am stocking up on that, or I'm definitely going to buy it. If it's free, like the Colgate Total or Moneymaker, I'm definitely going to get it. Typically, you will get toothpaste for free. If you are not brand loyal, you can get a lot of toothpaste for free. If you are brand loyal, then you're going to have to wait, you know, till that coupon comes out, or if it is that deal, then you're going to have a stock up price. Mine is anything 50 cents or lower, I am going to definitely pick it up. So I actually made 25 cents off of this a couple months ago because they were on sale, and then I had a coupon. So this is something I would definitely pick up for donate. But on the Colgate Max Fresh, if I was not going to get this for free or a moneymaker, I would not pick it up because it's not something my family uses. It's just a donate item. And even as far as donation, I'm still at 50 cents. I'm not spending anything over 50 cents for toothpaste. So that is my stock up price for that, or free. I really enjoy the Mitchum deodorant, and my deodorant I really like to use is Dove. Haven't been able to get a good deal on Dove for a long time, so I'm running very low on it. But if I get these for less than $1 or 50 cents, I'm definitely stocking up because I actually really do enjoy this deodorant. It actually works really good. This is the Mitchum. So if I can get these for 50 cents or lower, anything below $1, I'm going to stock up on these. As far as like the Lady Speed Stick and any other deodorant that is donatable, it either has to be free or really, really cheap. I would say a quarter or cheaper, if not free. It does count towards beauty with CVS, so I do tend to pick them up, but I'm not paying a lot of money out of pocket. I'll roll extra ECBs or whatever. As far as lotion, I love Nivea's Extended Moisture Lotion. This is like one of my favorite lotions, and it does not irritate my skin. I have been using your Eucerin because I'm running very low on this. My stock up price on this is anything below $4. This is actually pretty pricey at CVS and at Target. It's about $8.99. So I will definitely get it if it's below $4. If it's not, then I'll just hold off. If I can get the Eucerin. I have sensitive skin, so I have to be very careful on what kind of lotions I do purchase. So like I said, my stock up price would be way different than yours because you don't have some of you don't have the skin problems that I do. This one does not irritate my skin. It does have a smell to it, which is nice, but it still does not irritate my skin. The Eucerin does not irritate my skin, but it has no scent to it, so it's kind of like putting like some weird lotion on. It just has no scent. It makes my skin soft, which is great, but I really enjoy this, and I try to pick it up as much as I can when I can. So those are just some examples. You know, I've talked about mouthwash, and you know, typically I'll pay $2 for mouthwash. We are brand loyal when it comes to mouthwash as far as Listerine. Any other mouthwash, if I can get it for free, I'll definitely pick it up. If it's below 50 cents, I will pick it up. As far as shampoo and conditioner for my husband or anybody in the family, they're not really brand loyal, so I can go crazy and pick up whatever I want, except for Suave shampoo and conditioner. They will not use it. They don't like the way it makes their hair feel. Or the L'Oreal shampoo, the regular shampoo and conditioner, the regular L'Oreal, they don't like that either. So I will pick them up if they are free or below a quarter or 50 cents. We usually get them for free anyways, so I'll go ahead and pick them up, and then those are my donate items. As far as razors, I usually get anything below $2 I'm buying. If they're free, I will definitely pick them up, but anything below $2 I will get for razors, and that includes like Chic Hydro Silk. The Chic Intuition, which is my stepdaughter's favorite, I gave her a little bit higher budget because I know they're a little bit more pricey, so anything below $3 on that I am definitely picking up. So as you coupon, like I've said many times, you'll begin to understand and kind of get how the prices work and the sales and how much you normally get for something, and then you can figure out what your stock up price is from there. But for now, since you are new and you're watching this, it would be anything 50% off, and then gradually work your way up 60, 75, 85, 90. Anything 90 to 100% you should definitely pick up. So let's go ahead and move on to line item. I believe we're on number 3. So how long is it gonna last? So I have a little cheat sheet here. Blush, you're looking at about a year. For cream, for powder, you're looking about 2 years. Concealer, you got a year. Powder or stick concealer, you have 2 years. Eyeliner is 2 to 3 months. So keep that in mind when you do stock up on makeup. We do get makeup quite a bit. You definitely don't want to keep it longer than the expiration date. They do have some expiration dates on the back of makeup, and you can look and try to find that. It's kind of hard sometimes, but can definitely look and find it. So definitely, you know, try to find the expiration date if you can. Eyeliner, pencil, if it's sharpened, you have 1 to 2 years. Cream eyeshadow only lasts 3 to 6 months, so keep that in mind. It will dry out, especially if you're buying makeup at Dollar Tree. You want to make sure a lot of that stuff is items that the store could not sell, or items that they're overstocked on, and it may be on the shelves for a while. So you definitely want to make sure that if you cannot find the expiration date, that the eyeshadow creams are not like kind of crunchy or hardened. That would indicate that that is bad, and do not put that on your skin because it would irritate it. I like to keep track of what I put on my skin because, like I said, my skin is very sensitive and it will break out in a rash if I put something that is expired on my face. And so I always try to make sure to keep everything up to date and fresh. You have your liquid foundation, that's 6 to 12 months. Lip gloss is going to last you about 18 months. Lipstick and lip liner is about a year. Mascara, 2 to 3 months. Now we get mascara free quite a bit. So you definitely want to make sure that you're checking the expiration date and that you rotate your stockpile. You always want to rotate the items. Acne products, you have about 12 months with that. Same as anti-aging creams, you got about a year to use that. Body wash is 3 years, so you can keep your body wash. You can stockpile it for up to 3 years. Deodorant and antiperspirant, you can do the same thing. That is 3 years. Your loofahs and your sponges, your bath sponges, is only 1 to 2 months. So keep it, you know, remember that. Body lotion, 2 to 3 years. So you are good if you want to stock up on Nivea and you got like 30 bottles of it because it was only 50 cents. I would go crazy. I would definitely stock up on it and keep it for the date I bought it, and then keep it. Trying to find on here if there is an expiration date. Nope. And I don't know how you would find it. I guess you can Google it and see how you would find the expiration date on certain products. Perfume and cologne is 2 to 4 years. Mouthwash, you have 3 years. Facial moisturizers, you have a year. Shampoo and conditioner is about 2 years. Shaving cream, you have 2 years. Soap bar, 3 years. Sunscreen, I would say 6 months. It says a year. I change it out. What I do is at the end, like right now, probably within the next month, sunscreen is going to go on clearance. I will definitely stock up for the summer coming up, and then I'll use it during the summer, and then during Christmas time I will buy more mouthwash sunscreen, and then I'll store it in my stockpile and use it for the summer. I don't typically keep it, but it does say you can keep it for as long as a year. Completely up to you. And toothpaste, you have 2 years to use it, and toothpaste does have expiration dates on it, and it's usually located with the lot. So this one doesn't expire until May of 2019, and that's the way you can check on toothpaste. I definitely know that because I give these away quite a bit. As far as food, you can Google is your best friend. Definitely Google it and see how long shelf life is for canned goods, or however long. Normally the cans are marked. But you can also Google search beauty products, how shelf life and home storage, how you want to keep that. But definitely don't keep things longer than what the expiration date is, because you don't want to mess with your skin like that, or your hair or anything like that. So yeah, definitely wanted to go over that. So let's go ahead and move on to storage solutions. I'm going to show you guys how I store my stuff in my stockpile. Was the first shelving units that I got. I got quite a few of these, and it was a huge mistake. The reason why I say that is because these are made out of plastic and they bow. So if you're putting laundry soap on them or even shampoo and conditioner, they will start bowing, and this is gonna start caving in, and it's actually kind of dangerous if you have little ones. So you definitely, it's not that sturdy. Look, I can move it. There's an earthquake here in California. All this stuff is going down. So, and then I had to put cardboard here because it has these little like holes right here, and things would fall through. So I did have to put cardboard right there just to keep things straight. This area right here is just basically area that is for our personal use. So this is our personal use. And then I graduated to the metal shelving. Now, I got this at Costco, and I think it was like $60 at Costco, and I really like it because it's wood, it's very sturdy, it's not gonna fall. All my things line up perfectly. It doesn't have the grating in it, so you can pick this up at Costco. I know it is a little pricey, but there are other options, and I'm going to show you guys that shortly. But as you can see, it's pretty full. I'm getting ready to, on Sunday, people are going to come over and we're going to make blessing bags for the homeless. I'm also going to work on some military baskets for 10 military families. So I'm having people over and they're going to help me. So I kind of try to organize things, and this is my whole donation section. So all these things are going to go to donate, but I try to my best to keep things organized and neat. This might not work for you if you have small kids. I would not recommend it. Or if you do have small kids, make sure you're in an enclosed area where the door is closed. I just would hate for them to like knock something over or this to fall on them, especially if you decide to go with this plastic shelving, which is fine if you want to get started and just have something. But just keep in mind, if you do, you really need to limit what you store on it, because it will start bowing and looking awful, and you're just not going to like it. This is another option. Okay, so this one I got at a yard sale. So that is one option. You can always go to yard sales. They typically have these a lot in my area. I paid $5 for this, and it is a metal shelf. Unfortunately, it does have the little grating thing in it, so I can't put in, unless I put cardboard, I can't really put anything on it. But I do use this for only toilet paper and paper towels. I do have my pods here, and at the very bottom, because it is metal grating, I do have all my donate laundry soap, and all these pods will also go to donate. But that is another option. Definitely look into, you know, if you're not in a cold area. I'm in California, and it's actually like 80 degrees today. It's gonna be hot. But if it is yard sale season, I would definitely look into yard sales or even swap meets. Swap meets, sometimes they have the same exact metal. They have these too, relatively cheap. So that is one option to do, is, you know, look in yard sale. You can also look on Facebook. They usually have like a Facebook yard sale page. You can look there, and sometimes they sell them there with pictures. So that is another option as well. This is another plastic that I use just simply for the Tide. This is what we use in our household. This is our household stuff. So I keep most of like my Tide and all and stuff here. So, and like some cleaning supplies in my Bounce. So it works okay. It is a smaller shelf, and this one is not bowing under, so that is good. But if I had a choice, I probably would have gotten this in metal, but this was actually spare from one of those, so I went ahead and used it. Now, as far as the pegboard, you can get this pegboard, this right here, at Home Depot. It's not that expensive. It works great. And what I did for the pegs was I went online on Craigslist, and I found a business that was going out of business, and they were selling these for like 25 cents a peg, because the pegs are pretty expensive at Home Depot. So I bought a bunch of them, and I've been utilizing them ever since. I wasn't going to pay, I think it was like $25 for like, I don't know, 8 pegs. So that is really expensive to me. So if you do get the pegboard, and just look around yard sales, like I said, Facebook, Craigslist, even the Penny Saver. Sometimes we'll have some companies, warehouses going out of business, and they will have these retail shops, stuff like that. Over here, I found another plastic shelving unit, and it was only $4.50. So I went ahead and picked it up. It was at Home Depot, so definitely check out your clearance at Home Depot. You can do it that way and use the plastic ones, but like I said, they do bow, and you definitely want to put something the heaviest at the bottom and then work your way up with lighter items, because like I said, it will bow. These are all back to school items, and then I at one time was using the containers. The containers work great. Excuse my mess. The containers work great if you're storing things for a longer period of time. Like this is paper. I would not want it to go yellow, so it is in a container so it stays nice and white. Same thing with these back to school supplies. I do have some soups in there because I run out of room in that container. But they'll definitely come out because the soups are going to the homeless. But, you know, to keep school supplies and stuff is really good. Or like blankets like that, you know, so they don't get dusty and stuff in here. Those are more backpacks for school supplies. But if you can use these and then label them with your stock. The only thing I didn't like about it is when I did do that, I would forget that that stuff was in there, and I wouldn't realize how much I had, and then I'd go buy more or go get some more for free, and then this would be full, and I was like, I shouldn't even have wasted my time because I have a whole box of them. So I'm a visual person. I really like to see what I have, so that's why I use these, just basically to store things if I'm going to store them for a longer period of time. Now this shelving right here, I actually got from a really good friend. His warehouse was going out of business and they were giving them away. So I picked up 1, 2, 3 of them, and they are the metal shelves. Now granted, they are older, they're a little crunchy, but they were free. They cost me absolutely nothing. My husband went and picked them up and put them together for me. So that's another option. I mean, sometimes a lot of warehouses are going out of business and they're trying to, or they're moving and they're trying to get rid of these because they're not going to use them. So that's another option you can do, is definitely, you know, do that. And then these, I know, I took these, I asked the manager if I could take them because I needed them. I needed to remember that these were here. These are for the toy run. So you can actually ask your Dollar Tree manager if you can take some of these and you can use them. They're really nice to have. I really like them. So next time I go to Dollar Tree, I'm going to ask the manager to take one of those. And then like right here is where I store all of the toys for the kid run, for the tour run. I said the kid run. And then blankets right here. Some of them are going to go to military families and some of them are going to go to the homeless, things like that. And those are backpacks. And then this is like my gifting section, which I totally need to reorganize. But like I said, the metal shelves work the best. They don't bow. And there's so many options on getting them either for free or super duper cheap. So, you know, you can always also look on Amazon.com for the nicer metal ones. On Amazon, they are cheaper than Home Depot, and what you can do is you can take that Amazon price and have them price match it at Home Depot or Lowe's. I know they do price matching. So that is pretty much it as far as storage. You have so many other options. Like I said, Google is your best friend. You can either do the container, you can get some shelving, or even if you don't have room like this and you only have, like, let's say a linen closet, make some room in your linen closet. You'd be surprised how much extra room you can make when you really think about it. But this is just this is the option I use because I have the room. And then like stuff that doesn't fit on the pegboard or just won't work, I just put it in these like bins like this. So completely up to you how you're going to store your items and do it, but that's just the way I do it because like I said, I'm a visual person. I need to see it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys got a better idea of how you can store some stuff in your stockpile, where you can get the shelving, what's the best way to do it. This is just the way I like to do it. There's so many different ways, and like I said, Google is your best friend right now, so definitely Google search some ideas about stockpiling. And if you have a smaller area, there are all kinds of alternatives. If you only have a certain amount of room, you only have a certain closet, you can utilize that to the max and use Google, and you can figure that out on how you can utilize every single inch of space to make room for your stockpile. So I hope this video was at least a little bit helpful. That is pretty much for this Friday. Next Friday, we are going to go over what are you gonna do with all this stuff? I mean, what would you do if you had 70 bottles of shampoo and conditioner. You just don't have to donate it. There's so many more other options. There's so many other gift ideas you can do, and we're definitely going to go over that. I have about 7 really nifty, really neat gift ideas I want to show you guys how to make them. A couple of tutorials, a couple of pictures. It's going to be a really small video, but it's just going to give you some idea, like, yeah, I'm couponing, I'm getting all this stuff for free. How can I repurpose it? How can I save money and repurpose it to do this and that and this? So these are just 7 really great, nifty gift ideas that I thought you guys would like and enjoy, and how to make them. So definitely keep an eye out for that episode. That'll be next Friday. And that's pretty much it for today. I hope you guys are having a great Friday, and I hope you guys had some major luck on Black Friday. And I will be talking to you guys on Sunday. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!